All right. Here we are. Gonna do a short stream today, probably like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. Gonna pick up where we left off last time, and we're gonna be working on getting phase 1 and shooting for phase 2 done to get these builds operational. So we need to feed them. Yeah, and I'm still in the way, so let's try that. That might be a little bit better. So yeah, we got to feed these two lines, and then we got to do frames and let's see what else. Rotors and reinforced plates. I'm gonna do some of that down here. So some of the stuff that I did while we're going, I went and picked up a bunch of stuff. And I actually got a little carried away, and I did some of the research. So I did some of the research done here so we can get that depot going and get the production going. I do have some stuff in here that I can... actually, I can't do it. I'm all over the place, right? So I'm doing some hard drive researching. While that's going, I also killed a bunch of little creatures, and I got all their little remains here. So let me take those, and then I can show you this setup with the DNA multipliers. So by putting a summer sloop in, we can 2 times the output. So now 1 hog remain gives me 2 alien proteins. And then those 2 alien proteins will give me 4 DNA capsules. So it's really a good benefit putting those in. So let's see, we got hog remains, and I just manually feed these in because it's just the quicker, easier way to go. And oh, there they come. So now they're feeding in. Got the DNA capsules. I only have storage here so that I can throw stuff, unwanted stuff in there, and just let it go to its thing. I love the animations with the summer sloop in. And there's our DNA capsules. And there they go. They're starting to run in. And boy, you pop them up, they climb pretty quick. 1 coupon already, but that keeps on going up each tick too. But we have so many that this is going to give us a ton of tickets, which is really cool. And actually, I don't need to carry all this with me. So yeah, I've been in like caves and all sorts of stuff, getting hard drives and Mercer spheres and summer sloops and all that good stuff. So as you can see, all these machines now are all full with 200 each, lines all backed up, and I got a full container of solid biomass or biofuel, yeah, biomass in there. And this is chock full too. I don't have many leaves or wood left in there, but we're very well backed up, and we are still running off of this setup down here. So these got to be getting pretty close to empty. Not too bad. Still got quite a bit in there. This is all nothing. So we're gonna pretty much take all this down and move everything upstairs, with the cement probably being the last thing. All this is upstairs though, being made. I put in this little belt floor because you don't really need to see all that going on. So I went 2 walls and then made another floor. So all my belt work and stuff I can do, and I like to hang them off the walls, or the ceiling, I guess that would be, not wall. And what else do we do? So to get all the stuff I needed, I found, and I think I told you last time that there's a SAM deposit over here. Just caught another Mercer sphere that I didn't grab. So yeah, I've been hard drive hunting all over the place. Map is pretty good. I'm telling you, this over here, there is so many slugs. I got hundreds. There's a lot of stuff over here if you want to go hunting, and I mean all of them too. A lot of yellow, a lot of purples, and a ton of blues. I stopped picking up the blues. So this little cave, I got a little setup here. I ran power all the way over here. So these are making the reanimated SAM that I can take. I took the pipes that I found on the wrecks, and I made the what's the name of them? I don't think I have any on me. The next step, the next component of the SAM, and did that. So I just got a miner in the cave here, and I threw a bunch in there so I can get 75 a minute. It needs more than that, but this just shifts and churns as I'm out looking for stuff. So that's why everything's really pretty chock full. It'll take 120 a minute and give me a 30 a minute of the reanimated. So that's that. And over in here, there is some nice coal deposits here. 4 of them. And I do have some explosives, only 4 of them that I found. But there's ore here, iron ore here, and there's 2 iron ore nodes right here, and a limestone here. So I'm going to do a steel build here and do some of that stuff. We'll see how far we get with that today. I don't know if I'll actually get that far into the steel build, but I'll at least get this over here rocking. I got a lot of different alternative recipes that'll help us out a lot. So I'm gonna start off with doing a reinforced plate build up here. I do have a little cheat. I hope everything sounds okay. I've been running into some audio issues, so I'm not really sure how everything sounds. I hope it's all right. Let me bring up my production here so that I can see what I need to do. I use the Satisfactory tools, and I utilize that for the builds. So I can do. I need 8 smelters. 60 a minute I need for cast screws. That's going to go into 5 assemblers, and then I got 6 constructors making iron plates, and that's going to take 180 minutes. So I need 240 iron ore coming in, and then I can have 4 assemblers making reinforced plates. And I think I'm going to overclock some stuff because of all the slugs I found. I just have tons of availability to be making those power shards. So let me lay down some constructors and see what we got that we need. So if this isn't going to work out, I'm going to lay these out a little bit different. So cast screws, I need 240. And if I overclock these, that didn't go in, that was weird. Okay, so I can do 125 a minute. I need 140, so I can bring them down. Now I only have make that have to do by 120. That'll give me 30 a minute. So in each of these machines, I need two of the machines to get me that that 240 a minute that I need. So each machine takes 30 ingots, so I can just take a smelter to each of these. And we'll copy that recipe and put that in there, and this is going to be it's going to be an ingot. And these are only 30, so mothball belts is fine for that. Now, plates, I need 120 iron plates a minute. If I overclock these, that's going to give me 50 a minute. I need 120. So if I underclock those down to 40, so I can pull that shard out. That'll give me 40 a minute, and then I need 3 machines to get me the 120, which I actually got the 3 machines down. And recipes in, 40 minute, perfect. So that is overclocked. These now take 60 a minute in. Whoa, so I'll have to overclock a little bit of these as well. So just no big deal. So give me 60 a minute. So I can take that one out. I always paste and just make sure that the recipe is what it needs to be. These can be Mach 1s. Okay. So this is going to give me... I got to see what these belts can carry. So that can carry 120. So I can combine all these together into one machine. Let me do a merger. I want like that. These I'm gonna have to kind of take because I can only do 120, and that's what these are giving me a line. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, or that goes into a machine by itself, and then this I can split into machines. Let's do an assembler, which I need rotors, which I found a ton. Oh, so I put down these containers, and what I'll do is I'll put the depots on these, and I probably should do that sooner or later, but I have just sorted out everything that I found and that I have left and stuff like that from all the hard drive searching and stuff. Found a ton of computers, but a lot of good stuff that I wound up picking up. So it's really beneficial going to do that. There's just tons and tons and tons of stuff, and that's all the extra stuff I have of those things. So yeah, these sand fluctuators. That's what you make out of those with steel pipe. So I need rotors. Oh, wrong button. Just, I gotta get my keyboard kind of turned. All right. We'll be able to do an assembler and do one here and here, and we'll just see what how many of these, because I think I got something blocking my view, but I think I needed I'm doing the bolted. That'll give me actually I was throwing that on the one machine apparently. My math is not working out on this. 240 screws a minute. And why did it need so many iron plates? Was that just... Oh, I think I got the wrong recipe in there. I do. I'll just take a second. So I got, it shows me bolted iron plates. I don't know, maybe the production manager's not up to par here. This is definitely not working out. All right, well, we can fix this. So 240, I'll never be able to feed that in there. So this will have to just run as if I have 240. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. And then when I do that, I can upgrade that one belt to a Mach 3. Once when I upgrade. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not going to keep this here either. So what I'll do is I'll throw that in here. And then I can just feed both of these in this way. So if you take it from here like I just did there, it does the S curve at the machine. But if I do it from here, it does the S curve on the splitter, and I like that a lot better. It just looks a little bit better, so I'll do that. And what was I doing? 120 there, so yeah, those are Mach 2s. Make sure Mach 2, Mach 2, 2, Mach 2, Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, that's fine. And we're doing bolted plates, so 250 screws a minute, I'm getting 240 a minute, and I only need 90, so I gotta change this, because this is just too much. I could be a little bit more efficient and do maybe 3 machines. And then that'll bring me down to 30 a minute. Still need 45, but I can reduce some of the power consumption if I do that. Let's copy that and paste, and that should take those out and give me that 30 a minute for a total of 90. And then I can take and reduce these down. These needed to be 45 a minute. Yep, so I can take that one out, and that'll save a little bit of power. I don't know why that's... They might have changed the recipe and not updated or something for Satisfactory tools. It's the only thing I can think of, because it's telling me I need 120 a minute. Alright, so that's going to be a little bit underperforming, which I'm okay with. That's all set up, that's all set up, that's all set up. And now we can do... Oh, that's really tight, huh? Well, I'll have to bring this out a little bit. And just a Mach 1 in there will be fine. I say Mach, it's Mark. Mark 1. And let's get power set up. Yeah, I just like setting these up with power poles like this. It's just, to me, it looks neater. Not that that even really matters that much. And I'll bring this one down. I don't like to clip too much, but sometimes I do, and it's fine. I'll take this line here. Like this clipping, if we get down close and you look, it doesn't really matter. And I'm okay with that. All right, so let's reinforce plate, and I'm gonna need 60, this should be like 140 and ish. And what I'm going to do is same setup here, and this have here, and then split there, and then split there, and this pretty much load balances everything out. Conveyor hole, go there, and this I will face that way, because I'll be bringing ore in over this side. I got two big ores over here too, but okay. That just took quite a bit of space, so I don't know if I'm gonna really have a lot of I hate when Zoop doesn't automatically have on. I don't know many people that don't build with Zoop, so it looks like we don't have a lot of room here. I'll have to see how this goes. Destroy more wildlife, I guess. The trees. Alright, so that does that. Let's let me get. See, now I don't know that the rotors are going to be correct either. I'll have to check that out. What I'll do is I'll start here, and see, I got this copper recipe. What's gives me 11? So copper's tough though, because it's more limited. So there's a lot of it on the map. Takes a lot of screws. Oops. So 100 screws is going to be easy. I can make one machine do 100 screws, and 20 iron rod is I can do with one machine as well. So actually, this is going to be really simple. Simple. So I can just do that. This is going to be kind of small. Small build. So cast screws, 50 minute, I need 100, so I just need to double that. And get rid of that. Come on. So there's the screws, and then how much did I need? 20. The rods. So I only really need to overclock the one. I always throw all three in just in case. All right, 20 minute, 100 screws a minute, 100 screws a minute. So that's pretty sweet. So let me get rid of that, and I'll center that in between these, and we'll kind of keep this the same. So felt, I need Mark 2, and screws I only need Mark 1. Cool. And that's going to give me 4 rotors a minute. Do I want to up that and do 2 machines? I think I'm going to do that. If I up this and double this, that'll give me 8 a minute, just to get a little bit more production. I think I'm going to do that. It just makes more sense. Let's copy this, paste and paste. I wonder if I can get 200 out of each of these without... Nope, there's no way. I'll need at least 2 of those. But this I could probably just get away with 1 and doing 40 a minute with 1 machine here. Okay, I'll have to do another shard. So 40 a minute. Can't get 40 a minute out of that. Dang it. All right. Oh. It's worth a try. So, excuse me. Copy the settings. Alright, sorry about that. I had a little cough. And we'll copy the settings there and put that there. That'll give us our 200 screws and that. And actually I could have probably just kept that on, but is that where that is? I'll put that in the middle, and merger and merger, and we'll have to do the same thing because I only get 120 with a Mark II. So until I can get the upgrade, that's the best that I can do. Okay. This, I need 25 minutes, so 1 machine will work unless I will double up just to get some symmetry. So I needed what? 25, so 50 a minute. One shard should do it. Nope, that'll only be 45 a minute. Okay, 50 a minute. That works. And I need a splitter. And I'll need a splitter too for this one. And these I need 40 a minute. So I'll just copy that and paste that and then change it to 40 here. And take this shard out. Just makes it a little bit easier. All right. All right. That looks good. And this one doesn't matter, so I will just come up here. And how much do I need coming in here? I'm not that much, right? 50 and 40, so I only need 90 in here. I'm going to hold off on here and see what the frames... should I really wanted to continue on, but with this here I can't. Because I can take... If that only takes 90, I don't need a full belt coming in. Some of this until I get Mark III belts is going to run a little bit slow as well. I don't know what that noise is, and it happens all the time when I'm flying. It's like something's loading in, or I don't know. Because every time I hear that noise, Bean is around somewhere where he wasn't before. So I don't know if he's loading in and makes that noise. It seems to be kind of like what almost happens. See, now I just heard it again. And Bean, I bet you loaded in somewhere. Right there. So I think it's a weird noise when he loads in and you're flying. Did another Bean just load in? Nope, I don't see one, so I don't know. Well, so yeah, maybe that's not it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. All right. So I'm gonna have to figure out. I got some extra. Do I maybe? Do I go up a level? I want to kind of preserve this a little bit. So maybe I'll go up a level. And then I can just split that out and carry that up to the next floor. I think I got to go up, what, 4? 4 high, and I'll do it from here. So what's cool is I have all this stuff still churning away down here. So what I should probably do is get some depots put on some stuff and get these building up here so I don't have to go down, but I want to get this one more frames done. I might be able to preserve that tree, we'll see. Technically, I can go further over here too if I have to. Alright. So, modular frames. Yeah, see, the modular frames is going to take like 90 something. It takes reinforced plate. So I know that that recipe is a little bit weird. All right, let me... So I know my final piece is going to be modular frames. And I could do bolted modular frames. Let's see what that is. Only going to take screws and reinforced plate. Just give me 5 a minute. I'd like to up that a little bit though. Let's double that and see how hard that's going to be to do. So that'll give me 10 a minute. And I need 280 screws. That's even going to be faster than a Mark III. All right, we don't go through a lot of these, so I think I'm just going to kind of just do the normal recipe because that we can kind of handle. So 7.5 reinforced. So I'm going to have to get a little bit more room here. So if I do bolted plates, it's way too many, but I can underclock because we only need, what, 7.5? So that's 125. And that takes iron plate, that takes just the screws. So I can do a screw build for both of these. Where am I sitting? So this row, yeah, I'm gonna have to move those, but this is fine for right now. So where did I start? That build is on this line. I'm gonna try to maintain this. So I'm gonna need, that's going to take 140 screws. That's going to take 125. That's what, 165? 165 screws. So that's 80 screws per machine. And then I can I did that wrong. It's not 165, it's 265. Something wasn't going right in my head. So if I do 132.5 per machine, $132.5 per machine. I can't do that many per machine. So 265. So I can do 88.333333. For some reason, you can't pull that out when you do that. So that's the screws. Those can both feed each machine. Or should I just do each one to its own machine? Maybe I'll do that. Hemming and hawing here. Yeah. I don't think I can get 125 out of a machine, can I? I can. But that takes 140. What? I'm doing really bad math here, I guess. And then I need 140 a minute there, so that means I need another one of these. I just want this over here so I have the recipe that I can constantly look at. Okay, so that's going to be two machines are going to go, two screw machines are going to go to that one, and then one can go to this. I need to copy and paste that there, and then that's 140, so that's each machine needs to be at 70. And these aren't going to run until I get Mark III belts, so I know that. Copy and paste that in there. Let's make sure that went in. Looks good. Okay, so these two machines will feed that machine. That machine will feed that machine. And what we could probably do, because this, that is going to look great. Put that right there for right now. So then I can pump that straight in, that can go straight in. And now we just need to, shoot. At least that was an easy one, and we did that down to 7.5. Okay, and then that just needs 45 iron plate. Iron plate, and we need 45. That can be a Mark I belt. That needs to be 2 belts. That can be a Mark I belt, but I'm gonna get a little bit more room here. Cement. So you get your little starter base started. You go out and look for hard drives and do all these collecting, which, I mean, I spent 4 hours doing that to get all the stuff I needed. So it takes some time to do, and in that time your machines are stocked full of everything. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can kind of preserve that tree maybe a little bit. Kind of cuts in there a little bit. So let me just throw this over here. Copy, paste, delete this. To these. Okay, right, these two are gonna go feed that machine when I get that set up. So let's put that. Boy, that is a noisy animal. So I might put that in the middle of that's a little off-centered. I'll do that. We'll see what goes with that. So that can be Mach 1 belts directing to there, and then this I need to do it this way. God, I don't like that. Go over. That looks a little bit better. I can deal with that. All right. And that goes away. Storage. And that can be belts. Actually, this has to be Mach 2 belts. Because that's 140. So these are, it's not going to run totally at ratio, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so that is taking 67.5 and 67.5 plus 31.25. So it's going to be 98.75, and I think I can get one smelter to do these two machines. Maybe not, it might be tight. 8.75. Nope. Only does 75. So the two machines at 49.375 a minute. I'm just going to split and it'll work itself. Okay, let's change that. This, I got to set these up to exactly how they're going to be pushing. That's not going to be able to push that. Can I think. Two machines because of this. Unless I split this into two machines. If I split this into two machines, that just might be a little bit better. So I need what, 40... 2.5. Yeah, see, that's a little bit over one machine to feed in. That's much better. And I can get rid of these. Okay, and let's get rid of this so I don't forget. And we will merge. These two together. I forgot what the total they're doing, so yeah, I can just do Mark 1 belt. Okay, and these will be direct feeds with 33.75. 5, copy and paste that in there. Okay. And let's see what I'm going to need for this. So this is 31.25 plus 17.5 and 17.5. So I need a total of 66.25 from one machine. And we will do that in the middle. This is just going to look a little bit better, even though it's more machines. And 66.25. And splitter. That actually has to be marked 2. These can be marked 1s. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that looks all pretty good. Let me get some power going. Power down here. Yes, it's close enough. And last second I moved. Okay, that's power hooked up for here. Now let's work on where are we going to come up with that. This comes up here. Which is fine. I want to bring it up here so that it just divvies this all out. What do I need? So it's 30, 60, 120. So I'm going to need a 2 belt there, but these will all be marked ones. I'm going to do this. Nope, that'll be right in line if I think it'll be right in line if I just bring it like this. Nope, it's just going to be off just a touch. But I should be able to have that do that. That'll be fine. I'm okay with that. So I'm just noticing this is going to take close to 120. I need, see these are all going to be running from a 240 line, so Mark III, that's what all this is set up for. So that is what it is. it is what it is. So I'm going to do 50 a minute there. So mark ones are fine for this. Okay. So I need iron, 2 lines, 3 lines of iron. I got 2 nodes right here, and I'll bring 1 from over here. And then I still have 2 more nodes over there for more builds. And one belt of copper. So what do I need to build these dimensional depots? Stuff that I'm not gonna have. Oh, I do have that stuff right now. Okay. I'm actually good. So I had one of these. Here we go. Let me throw that in. Just technically, why don't I... I got a ton of Mercer spheres. I'm just going to need 1. Let's keep them for right now. Just keep them in the pocket. We'll set up dimensional depots. I'll set up dimensional depots on all this stuff, so when I'm building, boom, it'll just be there. I like to have the industrial containers first, but we got a little bit to do before we can get to that. So I just set that on top like that, and then what I'll do is I'll take my fastest conveyor belt and put that in there, and it'll fill that up first. And then it'll carry on. Oh, I didn't even set that up. Let me throw that up there. And so the reason why I put fast conveyor lifts in is because when I have storage in this storage box, when I take out of here, it fills it up quicker. So right now you don't need it, but it'll fill it up a lot quicker. Let's see, we need to do this on all these. And missed them frames. Okay, well, we will get to that. So we'll be making those right away. All right, I think everything is all set. Now I just need to bring line. I'm gonna need to make some miners, portable miners, so I can make miners. I'll just make like 10 of them. That way I'll have them. And that hard drive should be done, yeah. Even though it's recipes I don't really want, I'm finishing them up. So there was some research that I could finish or go here. Don't have enough pipes to do that. I wanted to get this detonator so I can do some Nobilis. I found some of these clusters. Nobilis. Not quite there yet, I guess. All right. Oops. And what was the other one? Just deuterium wire, so I can continue that. I think I have 300
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many FICSIT initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Ooh, I'll be able to do that too. AI limiters are going to be very crucial coming up very soon.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power pole Mark I. Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
I don't know if that will be enough to make 10, but I'm sure going to try because having those programmable splitters will be awesome. Yeah, I can make 13. We're in. That way I can do, I think, three of those splitters, but then we can start putting stuff into the awesome. Oh, speaking of that, let's check out what we got going after these are built. We'll see where we're sitting with that. Yeah, I want to do this so that I can get that. All right. Very important piece for that. Got
Smart
17
splitter
coupons
unlocked.
off of
The
that.
Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
This is going to give us a ton. We need to switch the recipe to splitter. I mean, I got how many of these? Almost times 4. Oh, that's going to be massive. And technically, if we want this to go quicker, I could even just do this. I mean, I will have enough power shards to do all that. So now this will just go even quicker. Look at all that. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, we are going to have tickets galore. Okay, let's get back on track. What was I working on here? Oh yeah, getting the miners. I got those, and then we can tap some ore. So I know I need 1 ore here and the copper here. Copper's right here. We can start destroying some stuff too. I got probably a pretty full inventory already though. Not too bad. So I'll leave all that. We'll get rid of this because I want to pave or put foundations down for this. I don't know, I always do 2s for some reason. And right now I'll just do Mark 1. That's pretty good. I have to delete a few of these. Actually want to go one more and let's get this. Okay. Oh, I forgot to set. Darn it. I forgot to set direction. Alright, that actually is very pretty. Very, very nice. And I need... I think I need 240 going up there. I gotta check. So I want to get that all set up so when I get the I think I forgot to do that. Okay. 30, 60. Okay, 120. 120 line is. So we are in good shape. I think that's already set, and I just need to do power. I think I'm going to do power a little different so that I have it down here. And we'll run it up to the ceiling. Going down here. And let's tie it right to there, and then that'll cut that pretty soon. Okay. And I screwed up. That should have came up here. Have a little bit of clipping. That's fine. We can do this. That's going to clip anyway. Okay, that was a pretty funky sound. I'm okay with that. Let's see, I want to run that, is going to that second one. So I want to run that. Let's go here. So we can run that here. Figures. Is that not straight? That's not straight. I can't have that. I can't have that. I'll have to run it on this line. I'll run it. I'll just run it on this line. All right. Can I just go in? Can I just go in? Alright, so copper is fed. Now nothing's going to happen because I don't have this powered up yet. I just got to hook this power grid to this, which will take 2 seconds. That is so noisy. I don't remember hearing that before. So, I'm going to have 2 copper lines come up here. This is going to spin around, because I'll grab the copper from here. So I'll spin that one that way, and this one. They're right down here. So I'll change it if I have to, and then I have all this iron here yet. So actually I might just tap this. I haven't tapped this yet. Some of this might be in the way. Right now, but I'm okay with it. I have a little clipping stuff going on, but all this is going to go away anyway. And this might be clipping way too much. So I want it to go. I could actually have it come up here. And then run down that line, so I need to I don't know if the belt will shimmy enough to come up here. See what happens. That's definitely not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. So what I'll do is I'll just put it over here. It'll probably go better because that rock's in the way there. That might clip anyway. And I can just bring that there. And that there. Fine. That hole filled in at least a little bit. Okay, is that right? That's dead smack in the middle of this one. So let's I got it. When I do that, come up to the ceiling from there. Actually, I want to do that as tight as possible. That way we get that rather than dragging that out. That way this will be a straight run into that that lift. Let's bring power sitting here already. Let's, oops, jeez. I think that's straight. This one is straight. This needed to be, I think that needs to be 120 as well. I don't think, I think we go up to 240 line, I think, is these other builds down here. Okay, so that one is now good. And this is going to be, it's 45, 45. Yeah, so I need 240 line. Okay, foundations. I think this one sits up higher. That sits up way too high. Alright, I was going to combine them, but I guess I won't. So, let's see what we got going on here. So this one, I might as well just do right to here. So if I take this and just for temporary purposes, just to see where that was, and that is going to be a hole right there. And then what I can do is now I can take that and do that. So it's really neat. You can go super far with this too, like wicked far, if you just line up 2 holes. Right, I'm out of power, which is fine because I'm on this new network anyway. So that was just letting those run out. Always gets me though. I'm like, oh no. All right. So that is not going to, it's going to be a funky, it's going to be funky, but it might actually work. Because if I bring it down like this, I can just loop it right around like so. That looks fine. This needs to go up to 240, and I know it's not going to be producing at 240 or being able to belt at 240 because I'm not there yet, but we are close. We'll have 270 belt in a little bit. That's a weird split. Oh good, that won't clip that floor at all. So I need to bring power. I have power right here. So run down this line. And I think I'm getting rid of that there, right? Shoot. What line was that on? This line. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that line so I can keep that tree. Oh, is that a storm happening? It's all purplish. Alright, that was interesting. Let me build this other miner. Where do I gotta go with that? I gotta go over to this one. So I might just run up and over. I might run up and over that way. Kind of it's clipping through the floor there, isn't it? So I'm gonna run it that way. Yep. Barely clipping through. Okay. And why don't I'll do a loopy thing again. And do a foundation hole, conveyor hole. Right there. Do it right there because I don't know that I'll be able to seal. I could probably seal this one up. Yeah, I think I can seal that one up. That way it hides that conveyor a little bit. Alright, so need to change direction. That needs to go up and over that way. And then this one will go down just like so. And we get another foundation there. Just finish that off. And this one needs to be 120 as well, or 240, 120. Jeez. Okay, I can get rid of that. And that means I can get rid of that in there. I don't like to waste them and keep them in there if I don't have to. I could probably put this on a 1 meter foundation and lower that enough so I don't clip. Do I want to go through that? I guess I do. So if I do a 1 meter foundation here, I can get down a little bit lower. Well, that's the same height, isn't it? I think I'm going to be okay with this. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to be okay with this because it gets me down a little bit, and it only took a minute to do. Can you copy? Nope. And I can just do that to 240. Now that won't clip through the floor. Yep, that brought it down just enough so I don't clip through the floor. So that's, I'm good with that. I don't mind that I clip underneath a little bit. Okay, so now I want to bring that to here, and then oh, doesn't matter which way, right? All right. Get that fell back in, that fell back in. I need to run this one belt. run it here, that'll look clean. Let's get power fired up. I am going to cut this power here though, because I don't need to feed power down here because everything's being powered up from here. So let's see if I take power. How do I want to run this? I already have power to here, so why don't I just take and join that and bring power to here. Okay, now everything does not have power. Okay, that made a telephone or a power pole there instead of connecting to the machine. And I see some more red lights down here, so... Oh, we didn't even do power down here. I'm going to come to here. Power here, then put the best. Okay. Why is that showing red? Because I don't have. What are these supposed to be making? Rotors, screws and rods, screws and rods. Okay. It's all functioning, and then I need frames really bad, and that has no power up here, so we need to that'll line up with that, so I can take just bring that straight down to that. Beautiful, and that is all powered up. All right, so everything is firing away. We get these frames being built. They'll be throwing all this stuff into the, see it's uploading as it's coming in. So now I can go to my inventory and we can see things already coming in here and starting to fill up. So cool. I already had some copper sheets in there that I threw in there, so that's why there's so many in there already. So as they get going, we'll get those filling up, and then everything will start backing up. Okay, this is not producing. This would help. That's going to help a little bit. Once when this gets running, this will split major. Take 16 then, so technically I need to upgrade these belts. And we can see if we got anything, nothing being made yet. There we go, rotors just starting to come in. Now I have a ton of rotors over here. And what I did is built a little thing here, but I can combine those so I can do the smart plating. I got the rotors I can bring over, and I got reinforced plate down below here. And I probably have a ton in my inventory here. So I wouldn't say a ton, but I got a lot. I'll throw them in. I'll grab these rotors that I picked up at the hard drive sites, which are in that one. I'll take all those, please. And we'll start making that smart plating, which I could have actually already have been doing. But I was a little preoccupied. Oh, and we need power over here. Of course, we need power over here. So I will just take my power here. Let's put one on the corner here. All right, that does fit all the way down. Just to be a little bit on the neat side with things. Okay, there we go. Now we got some smart plating being made. And I got this set up for the next process. So how's our power? Looks pretty good. So for what we're doing and all the machinery we have plenty of power, and I should have plenty of power to build the steel build, and because that's pretty much what we have to do next is get that steel up and running. Technically, we should do coal first. Coal could take a little while. It does take a little while. All right, what do we got coming in? So we got some module frames started. Reinforced plate, so all that good stuff is going. What kind of stinks is we don't have enough. Well, you need 10 module frames for this. So that's going to take a little while. And I'd really like to... Well, maybe I can work on doing a concrete build. So I know there's a node up here somewhere. But you know what I'm going to do with this? There it is. This node, I'm going to take and do... I have an alternate recipe for silica, cheap silica. I think I'm going to bring that node down here. I think I'll bring that node down here to do cheap silica. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I got these two... If I get these running at 240... Those at 240. These take 240. That'll be 480 coming in. It's 80. If I do 80 a minute to each machine, I can take 2 of that and produce quite a bit. So if I oh boy, that they only do 15, so that's going to bring me to 67. It's 27 gives me 81. That's, I got to do it by maybe 5. If I can do it by 90, 480, 90, So it's just over 5 machines. The math just doesn't work out for 5. If I put in another one, then what do I get up to? God, I don't like these oddball numbers. I might have a different recipe for concrete. I thought I had another recipe for concrete. It might be made in a different machine. Fine concrete. Okay, so I'll do that. I can do the cheap silica over there and then bring that up into the concrete build, and then it's nothing. So 80, divide that by 60. So I can do 8 machines. Oh, and that produces 50 minutes. Wow. Okay, that is definitely the way to go. It's going to take a little bit to do. And I could probably overclock. I don't have. I got to make some power shards. So, I mean, look at all these that I got. It's just stupid. So I'll make some yellows and I'll make all the blues. I already made a ton of blue. I got so much stuff, it's not even funny. I think I'm going to have to rename this to just phase 1 and power, coal power or something, because I don't think we're going to get even close to phase 2. I might even just do coal power on its own build. That's going to be crazy. All right, now you know what? I got a hard drive I can throw in there and get scanning while we're doing all this. So if I do a concrete build off here, maybe. I wonder if it would be worthwhile bringing and doing like a little bit of an extended build. So I got all this to deal with here. But if I bring up all this raw quartz from over here, up here I can do a quartz build with a silica build and the concrete build all in like one shot maybe here. So what did I wanted to see if I could get these machines down if I overclock these. So if I overclock them, it's 150 a minute. That's going to be too much. Do 120 a minute. I don't know what. Oh no, that's that. So I want to get limestone down to 120 a minute. Is there a way you can click in here and change that number? So yeah, if I just do this to 100, that's 120. I could just use one limestone and do per machine. So if I'm gonna be running at 480, I mean we need a lot of concrete, so right up by 120, that should be 4 machines, yeah. That would be four machines. And that's 100 a minute. I think I'm only gonna do one node, and If I just bring the quartz up, I can just use one node for the quartz and one node for the concrete and build that off of here, maybe. And if I do it right, I can bring my belts right in through here and not even interfere with those arches. I need plates. Which, no, I don't even have to go down because we're making plates here. I'll just take them all. And I'm going to need some of these anyway, so I'll just grab a chunk of that. So, I have that one arch that's going to be right there in the way. So, maybe I'll just come over here with it. That misses that. That's cool. I don't care about the trees. We'll just cut them down. And I'm going to make this my build area. Just go one more. I like, I know I'm not doing much of structure. Everything's floating right now. But again, this is only a starter base. But I like tying into that and using that as like a structure point. Okay, that goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go over 4 more. And I can utilize this space for my build. Okay. So let's cut down. So, whoops. We'll cut down some of these trees. Guys, so loud. Alright, this one's in the way. I guess I should switch to sound. So that clips through there, but it doesn't look bad here. It doesn't clip through the top, so I'm okay with that. We're kind of keeping it a little bit natural. And this is going to be in the way. And this is going to be in the way. Like how it switches. Alright, where was that? Okay, that node's over there. I don't even need to utilize those two nodes. I gotta see, I might have to do a little build here. So I could kind of have this little hallway and then bring these back out. Like here, and that would be 6. And that would be 7. And then I could do that other build right here. I gotta step up a little bit because of that hump. So if I come up, I might have to go up like 2. So bit nicer. Yeah. Go back. Probably don't need this much space, but we'll go with it. Concrete. See, where are we sitting? So I got 12. I can make one of those. And if I did that on the steel plates, then I'll. We're going to be using steel plates a lot. So if I get that, and then those will start filling in, and they should pop up here. Huh. They won't pop in there with that lift like that. I don't know how that happened. And there's iron plates coming in. So now you can tell it to take from your inventory first, or it'll just take out of here first, and if you have it in your inventory, this lets your inventory be super clean. It's really nice. Okay. And of course we're gonna have Bean in the way. You just have to walk up on our foundations, huh? Right, and I don't think we can fit much through here. I was going to be cheeky and come up here and then bring it in this way, but I don't think that'll work. Let's see if I up and bring belting up here. This kind of be our high point here. To probably about there. Just to have that so it's decent. So yeah, I can bring that up to here, and I don't need rock. I don't need the quartz crystal. Is that what it is? But I can bring. I might as well just do all the manufacturing up here, just to be easier. And if I bring it in here, okay, I'm gonna have to come up again. So let's see if I can. those down. And then can I take and run a line? Yes. Oh, that works nice. Because I'll utilize this patch. I know it's not going to be centered. So if I can take and I usually don't like doing this. Kind of funky. Would that look alright? I wonder. Just to get us out straight. It's not terribly straight, is it? What is it trying to do? I don't like it. What I might hit all sorts of buttons. What I might do is do that over to there. Though I can make it 3 wide, and that would look. Are you kidding me? I hate these animals. They're such a pain in the butt. Now, how do you like me? Where was I? I was going to do this. I can come out, go down this middle one, have a 3-way wide walking path. And that matches that. Okay, let's get rid of these trees. This is kind of starting to come together a little bit. Sometimes you can get them, sometimes you can't. That's gonna suck because I can't get rid of that. Just gonna have to live with it. It's like nature's taking over. Hitboxes are so weird on some of this stuff. Well, that's a little nature taking over. So loud, it's ridiculous. Alright, we're cleaning up a little. Okay, that looks good. And let's go to single mode. Just get rid of that. Such weird hitboxes in some of this. Alright. That's kind of cool. I kind of like having this separation thing here. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I kind of like it. It's different. Alright. So we got that. Let's, oh, I need to build some foundations first down here. Kind of low. All right. That there and that there. So we'll get, that's only 30 per minute. Let's jump that up to 75 at least. Once I get Mark IIs, it'll be a little bit better. Be able to get up to 150. So how are we sitting here? This, maybe I will take and kind of build this out. One more. So that's come to there. That one's good there. We'll make conveyor hole, and I'll make a conveyor hole on the side. I'm going to run this. So that, just have that three-way walkway. I think I'm going to do the same thing here just to kind of make it look good. Playing for 2 hours already. 2 hours already. So I am just going to shucks, that won't go. I hate that. So you can do, I'm gonna have to do the same thing over there, so I'm gonna do it there too. Do a small foundation for those. Oh, you're not gonna like it, are you? Because is that really hitting? No, I don't know if that is hitting. I have sometimes the hardest time getting into flight mode. So that's not hitting the machine at all. Is it? No, that's not even hitting the machine. I am okay with that. Oops. So we got to change up there as well. We got to come out one more, and then I can put a conveyor hole. So we're not going to use a conveyor wall. We'll just use a hole. And I can delete that one too. So, middle one, and I'm gonna come with a conveyor hole. Right. So if I do a conveyor hole, actually I'm gonna come right to the edge. Spin that around. That'll be good there. And then you can literally just connect these two holes up. And we know it doesn't fit, but the two holes will go together. And how do it... For some reason I'm hitting wrong buttons today. So I'm not sure how I want this to sit. I suppose like that's fine. And here I will just do that like so, and then I can run belt out and so now we have a very long conveyor lift. So I mean, it's like cheating the system a little bit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I think I need to come... Yep, so I will do the same thing here with a conveyor hole, except this time I'm going to put in the middle. I'll come there with it. And I want to get rid of this and do... I guess I did the wrong thing, and foundation. So, yep, so that'll be fine, and we can do the conveyor hole there. And that's going to come this way. I might as well do that way, and I can join them up, bring them that way. Kind of keep them consistent. And just to make it look like something's finished. That goes into the machine just a little bit. Fine. Okay, let's do power. Okay, and then I can do a hole edge there, and that's as far as I'll go for now with that. Let's run this. Sounds like something's dying down there. Let's see. I'll come to the middle of that. And then this, what am I out of? Reinforced plates. So it's been using them. And what we could do, we can help things out quite a bit if we just move some stuff. Because I have that, I got a big container of reinforcements. Oh, look at that, we're done with phase 1. We are done with phase 1. That's fantastic. So I have this whole box here. I'm not going to be able to hold a lot. I should have gotten rid of some stuff. And that's all the way over here. So this is the reinforced plate. And I can throw that all in there, and then that'll go right in and upload. And then I'll take it out as we need it. Okay, let's dump off all our leaves and our wood. And we have a boat ton of the splitters. Kind of clean up our inventory just a little bit. I'll throw that in there for now. Okay, that gives us a lot of... These two are not connected, so we've been only running off of these. Because I need to connect that to that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we got a little bit more headroom. Okay. So I don't know how much more we can actually hook up to this. There's actually quite a bit of headroom now. We're pretty good. Holy smokes. See, doing this proteins with this, you're getting 4 times the amount, and you're getting tickets like you won't believe. That's incredible. There's a lot of stuff we can probably get. Let's print off, and I got 4 coupons here. I know we're right in the middle of stuff, but there's some stuff we could probably use. Management tools. Well, there'll be more when we get... I never use these. I definitely want some signage. Foundations. I mean, we don't necessarily need those right this minute. And I'm not doing any decoration stuff, so I'm really not super in need of that. Yeah, that's all kind of... I don't even need that, but whatever. Should we get a coffee cup? Oh yeah, seeing this, I found a tape. Oh, and they give you one for free? Yeah, I found a tape out in the wild. I forgot about that. There's a coffee cup. Let's get the coffee cup, why not? Alright, so 15 tickets. We got about a ton. And,
in ancient times, humans would occasionally pretend to be goats while listening to the music recorded on this tape. It was considered high culture, the likes of which humanity might never see again.
need another spot. That's all right. We'll hang loose with that. So we were doing reinforced plates, moving those over. Almost got them all. If I didn't have that darn coffee cup, I would have been set. But that's fine. And throw those all in there because we'll have them at the ready. It's already full of 400 of them, so as we're building, boom, it'll just take it right out of there. We should probably do some of these others too. So this, we can take all. And throw them in there. So that, we'll have 800 iron plates, so this is just so awesome. Do that. Cables, I can actually bring all these up. Probably should have really done that before. Cable. Could have probably done this off camera. I didn't really think about it. Didn't really think about it. These are not making cables because I have no power. Okay. That's why I didn't have a lot of cables in there. I had some in my inventory that I threw in that box. That's why there was only that little bit that was in there. 80 of them or whatever. Steel rods, it's going to be an important one. And do I have enough to make? Yes, I do. I can make 2 of them. And I'm going to do the wire because that's a little bit more important. Okay, we are starting to get things on that we're never going to have to hit back. Once I get the cement done, that'll be in my inventory as well. I only need, what, 2 more screws? Don't really need screws, I don't think, but I'll put them on there anyway. Why not? See, I get this weird audio. I don't know if that's coming through stream or not, but I get weird audio in my head, in my earbuds. Okay, I want to make 1 more because I'm going to come down this middle row with them. Now that I got pieces back again. Okay, and then I like to keep these if I can. There's the pole there. It's just short. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna do a pole there. Okay, and power. Let's keep this neat. That's pretty close. I need to build the machines first because I'm not quite sure. So in order to do that, build, let's see, I might as well take this first. It's coming down here and splitters. Let's see what recipes we have in here. See, I don't have that. I'm gonna have to make that silicon in a refiner. That's gonna be down for the quartz. I think I need an assembler for this. Yep, cheap silica. Okay, for the concrete, it's just going to be down here. Fine concrete, I'm going to shoot. I figured it out where down below, didn't I? Did I delete it? Nope. So I want to copy that, and I'll paste that in. So I need 30 silica a minute. That's like nothing. Okay. And I'm going to run 2 machines, I think. That does 50 by itself. Jeez. Okay. I don't like the ratio. Let's see if we add something in, if we can do, you know, what 60 brings us. Oddball numbers. I hate these oddball ratios. So how about if we do 90? So 71 maybe? No, it's such ridiculous numbers. If I just go stupid with it, where do I lie? Limestone at 90. So frankly, I could just do 1 machine. If I get this down to 130 maybe? Okay, at least I got even numbers. So weird. So that's only going to take, I got 120 coming up. No, it was 75 coming up. So if I do 2 machines, I'm gonna have to move these forward because the belts are coming down here, and then I got to do all sorts of stuff. So if I leave 1 more spot. 2 machines. And if I'm doing 75 quarts, 37. $7.5 I'm looking for. as close to 37.5 as I can get. So if I do that, there we go. So by doing that, I don't care what my output number is, but by doing that, I'm taking that one belt of raw quartz and splitting it between the two machines. And then the limestone, it's not going to be quite running that good because I think I got 120 coming from that. Not yet, but I will. 150, so I can actually make that work pretty good. Though I only got a 120 line, so that's what, 62.5. So it's 125. So I might as well. I'll just be just a hair bit shy, but that is absolutely fine. And do I have? Yep, those are Mark II belt. And now I need to copy that recipe and put it into here, and that is 37.5. Perfect. Okay. And let me get that out of there. And then what I will do is throw a merger down. And then we will put down a storage. I miss not having some mods. Like, there's a mod that gets rid of that new thing. I like that mod. Okay, so we are pumping out quite a bit. More than the belts will hold for right now. This belt. Anyway, that's got to be upgraded. Okay, so there's that. And then I am going to come in with a... We'll take that line right in here. And there. And then that other line we'll take in here. And again, there. So... Limestone's going to be a Mark II belt. Mark II, and then I'm going to Mark 1 with that, and that. Okay, that looks great. Let's bring this belt down. Try that again. Let's I need 2. Bring all these down because this is where I need them. So then I can just come right into that, and we need Mark 1 going across there. And let's see, can I do this? That looks good, looks good, looks good. So this, that now takes care of my silica. And I'm only going to be taking... I'm going to make 2 of these, I think, right? So 30, I'll be taking 60 out of that. So I'll be accumulating that with no problems. Okay, and now am I going to keep them even up here? I might even keep two walkways. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So the raw quartz, that is automatically split perfect for 2 machines. So let me get rid of this. And I'll copy that and paste that in there. And I will take a splitter. And splitter there. Two belts. That's nice. And then we'll do a merger. I'll do a merger tight and what is my output? Oh yeah, I only need 1. I don't know why that's not. Like, I hope they fix this because it really, really stinks that you don't get that line. All right, quartz crystal. I won't put anything on those, and I'll do an awesome sink up here for that. So what kind of stinks a little bit, though I can maybe go underground. Do I have enough room under here to do that? I might have just enough room to do that. Wow, is that gonna really just make it, maybe? So I needed, I think it was 30 over there, so I can just do a Mark 1 belt. That's doable, no? No, because I, shoot. I could cheat that back a little bit and still fit a splitter in there. I should have copied that while I had that open. So if I, oh shoot. If I split it right here, I could probably now not clip. Nice. That works for me. Do a conveyor hole. But it's tough to see. So that's going to be right on the edge. You know what? I can even get that tighter. I forgot. You can do that. hard time getting into flight mode. It should just be a double tap, but it doesn't always work. Okay, that is much better. And then I can just... This is a lot of space. I could probably do something else up here too, because I'm only going to do 2 of these. So 120 limestones, really 1, but I can do 2 of them and not have them very big. So if that's coming this way, I can... And those ores I can bring up from that way. So I can really just build. I kind of don't want to, I want to keep this as a walkway, and to keep it even, I could do 1 on each side and have everything fed from underneath. That's going to look kind of weird with storage. Because I'll bring the belt over and then down through here. And then I won't interfere with anything. It's not clip in other than grass, right? Let's just... God, that's awful noise. And, you know, I probably should have just come with it. This is where I need to be. If I go here, I should be able to go down and not have it look terrible. Yes. Awesome. And I'll just bring it to the edge here. So I'm not quite sure. Okay, they're right there. I just need to put the holes in. So, and I'm just going to upfeed this, and I can do it so and I'll just put 1 miner to 1 machine. Is that? That's not right, is it? Should be. here, so I will spin that way. That way. And what I can do is take put that right here. Fine, and then I put a splitter on the belt. And then I can delete that and put that back in there. Okay, so that is the silica all hooked up. Just get rid of some of this belt. Clean some of this up. Junk in here. Okay, that, and then just spin this way. And this one is right here. I'm gonna have to do something like this. If I take a belt out like so, then I can bring, because that, oh, I can line that up a little bit better. Oh, that didn't even come out straight. I'm on straight too. So if I bring that to here, I wonder if that's because that machine's off. Like it's, oh, here it looks straight. From here it doesn't. What? Wow, that is an optical illusion? What is going on with that? Oh, I see, because it's going down. It's just an optical illusion. So I can now bring that. Okay, sorry. That is awful. Okay, mark 2 belts, and we can just go boom, boom. Okay, that worked out really well. And this one I can almost do the same thing with, especially that is right on that line. So I can come back just a little bit to make sure I don't capture that. Yeah, so I don't interfere with that at all. Nice. That is looking great. Okay. So we almost have this totally set up. It's really funny, this is all that's here, but what are you going to do? So that's going to make us 200 concrete a minute. Holy smokes, that is fantastic. So we can... that'll be a merger, a little bit of space, and a little bit more space. Okay. Don't really need that much space, but whatever. And so I don't have enough throughput. A lot of this stuff is being built for Mark III belts. Okay, concrete, we're good. All right, so let me do power. Maybe I'll run power just straight across. By the sound design, they've done really well with sound design. It's crazy. There's so much that's going on, and you can really appreciate it with a good set of headphones. Because they're doing a lot with left-right panning. It's really cool. Okay, and then I am going to take power, bring it under. So you touch something and you fall. So horrible. I think right here. Tie power in to somewhere over here. So right here. That's a pole, it won't let me do that ceiling thing. Okay, that should all be fired up now. That miner's working. That miner's working. I gotta up this. So it's 120. Oh. Just be a little bit more efficient. And that's, oh, that must be a pure node that's already running at 120. So that's pretty sweet. So those are all on. Those are on. No red lights here. Got a red light here because I don't have power over to there. So I will take power from right here. Yeah, Bean, you're not in my way right now, are you? Okay. We are... That miner's going. Okay, that is going. And it would help if I had a belt on this. So... I would prefer the belts to move by the miner. That's why I'm doing this. So if I come from this way first, then it does a little jog by the miner. I like that better. Okay, miner's working, miner's working. Yep, 75, we're good to go. Things are slowly coming in. We'll see how this operates. Yeah, I already got that set up. That's sweet. So now just about everything has a dimensional on it, except for screws. Let's do that while we're right here. And now I got screws in there as well. So, yeah. So, that's pretty good. Module frames, we've got 36 of them left now. So, while we've been building, all that's been accumulating. Everything's full, except for the rotors. That's going to take some time because they're slow. This is frame build. And, yeah, these are only going for a minute. I thought I doubled that up. So that's 200 screws. That's 40. Okay, I need to that should be 8 a minute. Okay, that should be 8 a minute because now once we upgrade that belt, we'll be at full capacity. So that was set wrong. And this just needs the faster belt to process, but we got a lot of them from the other build. Throw that in there. I think this is chock full already, so we will throw all those in there. We'll throw that in there, the ores in there, that in there, that in there. Screws can go in there. Plate can go in there. Copper sheeting can go in there. Copper wire can go in there. Cement for right now I will throw into a storage because there's nothing being made yet. Let that go. Okay, we should start seeing, yeah, because everything's being made. No problems there. And it's working its way. getting pretty close to making concrete functioning. I will destroy everything underneath here and get everything moved and put into the awesome sink whatever I don't need. So that is all of this stuff. Yes. Sure, we don't have any stupid poles around. So that can go. Yeah, that's what I don't want to leave, is those boxes laying around. And I probably already have all the cable I need. Yeah, it's still chunking in there. So we'll do that and then throw the rest in here, which space is getting tight. Is that a Mark 2? Yes, it is Mark 2. There's not a ton of cables left in there. I could probably take that and okay, I'm just going to build another box on top of this just so I can dump crap in here. I know they're not connected, and that is fine. You know what I could probably do, though? Just get a little bit more organized with this, and it's going to look kind of crappy because it's not. Shoot. Because I could run it into there. I suppose it's only going to be temporary for right now. That way I can just kind of clean up inventory and get rid of this stuff. Okay, copper is cleaned up. So those machines probably have some stuff in it, which is fine. Okay, good. Didn't leave any boxes. I still got quite a bit of room, so I'll continue on with deleting this stuff. And again, no boxes, that's great. I think I have enough to get rid of this container, which I can throw the concrete right in there. And yep, we're making concrete like crazy. Beautiful. Need to get that upgraded belt, which I should be able to do once when I get phase 1 pushed. Cables, they can go into the bin. Because that is full, I'm sure. Those can go away. Those can go away. I'm not gonna do those because I'm gonna need more smart plating. So I might as well toss them in here. I think we need like 2,500. Crazy amount. I mean, I could do this machine over there and then just bring the smart plating over, but that's fine. My fat fingers keep on hitting wrong buttons. boxes. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna have to really look for things on the ground. Okay, we are almost underway. Screws are almost full, and the sheets are full. Yep, and I am ready for another box, and this time I can this is just temporary while I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Okay, that is all cleaned up. I gotta be careful here because yeah, this is okay. I had enough room, so I don't need to delete any of that stuff. I don't like leaving those little crates on the ground. Okay, they're full. What else? Screws. I got just masses. Oh my. Yeah, there. The storage is almost full. It is full now. So, yeah, we got 3 boxes already. Did I do that the wrong way? I did. Fill them up. They'll drain out themselves with no problems. And it's looking good. Okay, all this. Quite a bit of room. And this. I think I could probably get rid of all this without having trouble. Okay, we're almost cleaned up. Okay, so we got 3 nodes here, pure iron nodes yet, that we could use. And 1 normal limestone. So, I mean, there's... If I had coal over here, this would be great. Do some steel. There's no coal around at all. So I could probably do like, let me check this real quick. I might be able to do like stators and motors. No, I need coal because I need the steel pipe for that. Yeah, I need coal for both of those as well. Well, I could also up the production of a lot of this stuff. So like I could up production if I wanted to with it quite a bit. All right, so that's everything from our spaghetti mess cleaned up down here. So that's awesome. And now we have our starter factory going. And just pick up the rods. Sheets can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. I can't go because I'm full. All right. I'll just throw that stuff over here for right now. But why don't we get phase 1 pushed and get that to go? And then we can see what's available for us while all that stuff is sinking. So all our boxes are now full up here for the most part. Sheeting that's going. Okay. Ouch. Thank you. Oh, we're almost full with reinforced plate. We dumped a lot there. This is stalled because I need faster belts. And this is starting to go much quicker now. Nothing's stored there because we're still trying to fill. Where are they? We're still trying to fill. They're almost full, and then we'll start filling up storage. And obviously, same thing here. These. Because I'm not getting enough. Not getting enough ore in. I need a faster belt. Oh, that would definitely help. That'll help that out a lot. So what? 2 left. Is that bad because it's sharing this? As well. Yeah, that could be hurting a little bit because it is sharing this. That should help that along. Getting a faster belt on there. Yeah, see, they're starting to come through a lot quicker. All right. Making 100. Oh, that's right. The belt only does 120 a minute. Yeah, now see this belt is full. It's a little bit slow, but not by a lot. So this should start picking up now. Okay. I mean, I could probably help that along by filling the machine. We have a lot of reinforced plate here. Do a little cheat and let that catch up. I don't think I can put anything in there. So that should help out a little bit. Okay, dimensional depots. The game now changes that quick. If you just spend a bunch of hours picking stuff up. Let's see, we had a hard drive we were doing. And that's the last recipe we got for this level of rewards. So I got a ton of hard drives, so I just grabbed them all. Okay, yeah, I'm really, really kind of happy with that. I might do the Caterium, a Caterium build. Because we have the Caterium node here. Ah, I don't have explosive capabilities yet. But I will hand mine that because I think we need some Caterium for something. Clean these up anyway. I don't need Caterium for anything. Because I found a bunch of quick wire. That's what I needed all that Caterium for, is to make that, but I found a bunch of it. So once one can explode that, we can do the Caterium. There's a lot of limestone up here. But with that that fine concrete recipe, man, you make a lot of concrete. Okay. Still, see, that's kind of slow because it's sucking all that up, and I don't have enough ore coming in. I didn't really do that well. Let's take an 80. No, not 80. That's taken 90. So that's not leaving a lot. Yeah, it's only leaving 30 going up. Until I get the faster belts. So, okay. Let's do the magic and get phase 1. What do we need for phase 1? Just the smart plating. Don't need to be over there. Space elevator. Let's send it. We should have done this ages ago, but we've been busy. This is really cool. This is all brand new animation stuff.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better FICSIT future.
Alright, let's send it. And then this has some new animation stuff too, which is really kind of cool. This is all brand new for 1.0.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is FICSIT saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for FICSIT. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
It's really cool. So through the clouds we could only see the lights, but when it went up it blew the clouds away and exposed everything. Because it was like, I was like, why is there just lights there? But we could see the lights through the clouds apparently. Alright, so smart plating is being made right now, right? Because we put all that junk in there. So that's just going to churn away. We got a lot to do. Let's see what we got for milestones. Definitely going to need coal power. That's our next move. And of course, stuff we need, but we have. Vehicle transport's pretty cool. Tractor's pretty fast and goes pretty well. And then we need steel. I'd like to get the Xenobasher. So we got a few more inventory slots, 6 more inventory slots we can get. So these are our next 2 spots to do. And then Mark III belts, which we can unlock once when we finish steel up and get steel. So we got to do coal first to get enough power to build the steel facility, and then we can unlock that, and then we'll do advanced steel production so that we can get encased industrial beams and then get our miners so we can really speed through some stuff. All right, so coal power it is. Let's get that done, and let's go pick up material for that, which I probably have some in here. I might as well just take from here. So I need 2, 4, and we'll split and take one of those. 2, 4. Oh, I had some in there already, but that's fine. Rotors I have in my inventory, and those over here, because I don't think I'm stacking any rotors yet. And we need 150. So that, and we'll split that. So there's 150 reinforced plates, and not storing any of those yet. We only need 50, and I have a lot here. So we'll take 100, and we'll get our coal power up and running.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, FICSIT has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid, and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
We need 50 of those, and 100 rotors for 150 rotors, and 500 concrete. Because we've been doing all this, we have all these materials to get through these pretty quickly. Oh, I guess there's another recipe to get. Oh yeah, because I just unlocked. Right. So as you unlock stuff, there's more recipes that can go, and we want to get that rolling. We have, oh my god, 6.5 minutes to wait. All right. Oh, that's, I'm like, why is that backing up? Because that should be at ratio. That belt should just constantly be coming, but it's because we need the Mark III belts. So we're definitely filling up quick. So that worked out pretty well, having that up here with that. Technically, I think if I were to build this again, I'd bring all this down and do all this here, because there's not. But this made for an interesting little build thing. Okay, what else can we build? I don't really think we can build much of anything else right now. Building that. Do an AI limiter build, but I need quick wire. I don't do fabric. That's Black powder, we could do that eventually somewhere. I'll probably wind up doing that over in the steel area because there's sulfur and coal over there. I think there's sulfur over there. Yeah, so we can't really do any more builds. So it's just waiting for stuff to finish up. I don't know why I don't have that finished up. So if you notice down lower, it's where the materials needed are, it's in that purple color. That means it's coming from the dimensional depot. And if it comes out of my inventory, it's orange. So that we do all the building we need to right out of dimensional depots and don't need garbage in our inventory. I could probably clean some of this up, but if I might actually do that because we have some free storage. So I could put these in here and technically I can, well, it uploads everything that is in the bins, and then you can put the Mercer spheres in here and then do dimensional depots on this, so I don't need to carry those in my inventory. And of course I have to do it till I get those in there. Duh. Like what? So yeah, I can put dimensional depots on there. And now I can put those in there and they'll be available from the dimensional depot. So when I build the dimensional depots on things, it'll automatically just be brought in. It's pretty cool. And I can do the same thing with the summer sloops and all that. So I'm gonna kind of start getting that while we're waiting for things to come back. Get those. I don't need that in here. Actually, I think I'm just going to send that to the awesome sink because I got a whole container of that over there. And when I get into manufacturers, I'll start manufacturing those fluctuators. Is that what they're called? Sand fluctuators? I can manufacture those over there once we get into the into that. So I don't need anything else out of here. The sand ore I don't need any of that. Don't really need that stuff either, but whatever. And I don't know, nothing in there. So I just, as I have stuff to research the MAM, I put it in there because I didn't want to do a lot of it while I wasn't on stream. That can go. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw that in there as well. That can go in. Nope, no wood. And this is chock full. Can I throw it in there? Yes. I'm going to keep the solid fuel for the chainsaw. Coal, I can get rid of that. Go for it. Awesome, and it's back. Perfect. Kind of cleaning up some more stuff. Oh, I thought that was my power fuse going. Okay.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production.
All the pipes.
Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. FICSIT and humanity is relying on you.
Shy by 31 pipe, and then if I had that, I could have gotten Mark III belts right now. I might go out in the world and hit some more spots and get the pipe so I can get that done. I'll do that off a stream. No sense in having you sit and wait for that. Shoot. I should make a note so I can remember that. Well, I can do this one real quick too, and then I can get that Xeno Basher. Let's see where we're at. I need 15. There's 1,000. And I need 600. 2, 4, 6. And then I need 100 of that. Okay, 500 more of that works. So that gives me 1,500, 600, and I just need to grab 100. Reinforced, that's 6 minutes. Okay, that's pretty good. How are we holding up with power? Yeah, we're getting pretty tight with power. The potential is anyway, if everything ran all at the same time. So coal is 100% our next move. And I want to get the Mark III belts done, so I want to kind of go do that stuff. Oh, I can't believe I'm just that shy. All right, what concrete alternative coal? I think what I really need for the coal factory, I like having compacted coal and doing that for their. What is the alternative recipe? Oh, taking wood and turning it to coal. I don't care about that. So I want to leave these in here because I don't want either one of these. I want to really shoot for that compacted coal. Okay, so I got 4 minutes left for that. Before I go out, I want to get that Xeno Basher because it's a pain in the butt hitting them with that little Xeno thing. What do they call that? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. But that little Xeno thing. God, I don't know. That's such a weird. I don't know what that. It's always in that spot, huh? And there's another spot over here that it did it too. I want to get this finished up. Don't know what that is. So I could help this along a little bit too. So I got quite a bit. I could really afford to put more of that in there, but I'll hold off. And seeing we're sitting waiting, I can. I'll take and I'll make a 50, so I have a total of 50 power shards. I guess you go through those pretty quick when you start using them, but I know. Oh, I have to do that one too, so I can do the purple slugs. Minutes left for our little hot rod to come back. Oh, I guess they stack up higher than. They must stack to 100. I'll just do an all stack. And they're awesome that you get. You can make 2 out of the yellows and 4 of them out of the purples. Oh yeah, I need to get these out of my inventory too. So I'll set that up. Figures, because it makes 2 at a time. You know what? I don't need any of that stuff anymore. And I will throw that in there. And those in there. And do a dimensional depot for those. That way when I'm out in the fields, I can just have them and use them. And let's see, we can get rid of not that stuff. I gotta be careful because I got other stuff in here. This silicone, that can go in. And there we go. We're back. I wanted that powder in there. I think I need a cloth in there too for doing some upgrades. And vehicular transport.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
400. Okay. So I wound up using quite a bit of stuff that I was going to throw in there, so that's kind of neat. I got 200, I got that. I need to get 25 frames, which I can only get 50 out, and rotors I need 100. There, I got the next one set and ready, and that's only 2 minutes, so that's really cool. And what do we need to make the Basher? I have everything, and it's not going to interfere with anything else that I got. It takes it all out of the inventory anyway. So I need to take that out of my hand, and then we can make a much better weapon. Oh, I need 2 of them. Xeno Zapper. Basher. Oh, I just seen in there too, by the way. I did make a gas mask already. That's just because those poison clouds are a pain in my butt. So yep, see, it's on. I'm wearing it, and I made filters. Forgot to mention that, and there we go. Now we can devastate some creatures. Okay. Let's see, we have you know what, I'll get both of those out, and I'll change this to the hog and get rid of that one hog protein. That'll take 2 seconds, and then stinger, and let that churn away. And I hear our little flight I forget what that's called. Something flighter. Okay. It's nice by doing this little factory. We are just rolling through
Milestone
these. Tier
reached.
3's done.
Tractors permit pioneers to move
Technically, I
around
could
the
probably get
world
rid
in
of
a
that, so it's
manner
not
similar
in
to
that,
using
like, why
legs,
waste?
except with wheels and the
I never
rampant
use it.
consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Technically, I could do the blueprint thing. I've never made a blueprint yet. I never tried that out. Because I have enough steel beam right now, and I know I can pick some more up out in the field. I kind of don't want to really ruin that. Yeah, see, everything right now is taking more high-end stuff, so I can't really do any more, and I really want to get the Mark III belts before I start doing coal power, because I'm going to need those belts for that. So I'll choose that. How's that hard drive going? 1 more minute on there. I'll do that to see if we can compact a coal. That's what I'm shooting for. So these are starting to empty. Pretty nice. And of course it's taking those higher end things. How many? 24 coupons, plus we got a bunch already in there. But like, we're already up to needing, what is it, 15 or 16,000 points for the DNA. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, our inventory is pretty cleaned up. I mean, look at all the space we got. And I'll empty all this out when I go, though I might want to bring a few things with me so I can unlock some of the cargo places that have the hard drives in them, so I can get some more hard drives. Because Lord knows you need more hard drives. Alright, that's a pretty decent, the molded steel pipe. Especially if I can make concrete over by the steel factory, which there's a limestone deposit over there, so I definitely will be able to. It's just a little bit better because the original steel recipe takes 3 iron ingot or steel ingots and makes 2 steel pipe. This takes 5 ingots and gives you 5, so it's a 1-to-1, so it's a little bit better recipe. Compacted coal is what I need. Alright, so that's going. Our flighty flight's almost back. Oh, you can see it up through the clouds, it's cool. So I'm going to end the stream here. It's 1:30 in the morning here anyway, and we've been going for 3.5 hours, so that's decent. I'll rename this to just phase 1, and then I think the next when we come back, I'm going to do coal and steel. I should be able to do 2 of those in a stream and get both of those builds done and going. So fantastic. And I'll go out and oh, that's loud. Off stream, I'll go do just go grab some more of that steel pipe and stuff so I can get those Mark III belts, because there's a lot of it laying around. I haven't even gone anywhere near here, and there's a lot of wrecks there and over by the other starting area too. There's a lot of wreck stuff there that we can grab that I didn't even touch. So, and I think I'm just going to bypass. I got so many Mercer spheres, though. I know I won't be able to look in there because I'm doing research. Well, maybe I can still look. So, I know to get down here. Oh, that one's easy. I just need more of those fluctuators. I might actually do that. I thought there was. It was like, oh, well, that is a lot of Mercer spheres, right? Like 23 and 23, and then this just needs the fluctuators. So I mean, that's 50. I have that. I just don't have the fluctuators. So I might see, that takes steel pipe. I'll have to wait because I got to make sure I get some of that research or these milestones done, because I really would like to get this as well, and it takes another 100. So if I do that as 2, that's 300 pipe and 300 beams. So I have 300 beams, and it's just the pipe I need. So awesome. So on that note, I will call it a night, and that was a good run. We got a lot cleaned up, base cleaned up. Next run, we'll do down over here. We'll do coal power with compacted coal if I can get the recipe, and we'll do a steel build over here with some extras and stuff over there. So awesome. Thank you for checking me out, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.